my name is Isabel and I work for the Sunshine Coast Wildlife Project. Today I'm going to show you how to make an owl box. You're going to need a drill with a bit that'll fit these screws. You're also going to need some scissors to cut off the tape holding the kit together. I'd like you to first remove all the tape and count out how many pieces you have. You should have 6 pieces all together, and we're going to start with the back piece, which is the biggest piece, and also side number 1. So side number 1 is slanted and matches side number 2. And as we make this owl box, we want all of the writing on the box to face the inside. So you can see that there are some marks here of where you want side number 1 to go along the back, and you want the slant to be going down and out away from the back, because that's what the roof is going to attach on. So what you're going to need to do is grab a friend to help you and have them hold it down onto a solid surface, because you need to drill the holes onto the back. And you want to make sure that everything lines up flush and matches at this line marked in Sharpie here. So what I find helpful is to take your screws, put them in each of the holes, and then start drilling. If you're unsure about how to use the drill, please ask someone who knows, and make sure to go slowly and have your fingers out of the way. And there you have it, side number 1 attached to the back. Now we want to take side number 2 and do the exact same thing. It's going to go on the other side, match it up with the line up top, have the writing facing in. A reminder, after you screw the screws in, you want to double check to make sure that there aren't any gaps between the edge and that the screws went in and didn't poke out the side. If they did poke out the side, try and take the screw out and do it all over again. Next up, we are going to take the floor piece, and so it's piece number 3. Notice how there's a side that says to back. So we want this to face the back of the house, and you're gonna slide it in. You might have to move the side pieces. It's a bit of a tight squeeze sometimes. So once you get the floor piece in, you'll notice that there are little holes around the edges, and that is to allow airflow and also to allow water to get out. You're going to want to start with one side, placing the screws in. Make sure it's tight with the back, and then you'll flip it over to the other side. And then don't forget to screw in the holes on the back of the house. And next we're going to put the front of the house on. So that includes the hole, and there are grips on the outside for the owl to get in. There's also grips on the inside for the owl to get out. So we want the writing facing in, and we're going to have to squeeze it in. It'll fit right on top of this floor piece. And there's actually fewer screws on the front, so that if we take out these 2 screws on the bottom, it'll swing open and you can clean out the owl box. So we will start with this screw here. After you do this side, we want to flip it over and do the other side. And then lastly, drill in the 2 screws at the bottom. And the last step is drill on the roof. Like the floor, the roof has a piece that says to back. This is a slanted edge, and so it'll fit in tightly with the words facing down, and the part that says to the back. Make sure the roof is on snug, otherwise water could get in. And drill the next and last 6 screws. And there you have it. You just made an owl.